Alright, it's recording. Howdy folks, wanted to keep you guys update with our Yamaha 125. I've got all my parts in, as I mentioned before, my seals and gaskets and all that. Just wanted to show you where we're at. My last video, I was attempting to pull this armature, which is part of what they call the Dynamo. It's press fit in. I tell you to pull it, putting a bolt right in there, a threaded bolt, and you're supposed to crank on it and it'll separate the armature from the crank. That is our bolt. You can see some of the damage right there. That is from this chain, and all the scratches and dents and all that, that is from 4 guys and a slide hammer trying another way to pull that. We ran that bolt in not that far. It wasn't long enough. They actually want you to run a longer bolt, but it was about 1.5 inches. So, being that I've been in situations in a shop for over 20 years, being a technician, certed and all that, decided it was going to be an ingenious idea to take up the space by running a screwdriver bit similar to this. It's one of those little 1/4 inch little guys, made pretty strong, and I needed a spacer to make up the difference. I chose this bit, or this style bit, because there's a hole inside the crankshaft itself. I wanted that bit to be centered. So I put it in the crankshaft, and when you look inside there, that little thing right in the middle, get some light on there. Sorry, I'm using my phone instead of my regular camera. So we get a good light shot. There we go. That is my conundrum. You can kind of see, and I'm going to try to move it around so you can see it, but you can kind of see the edges of the bit. It's pressed in there really good. I'm afraid that that might be actually wedging into the crankshaft and causing it to expand so the armature doesn't want to pull off. It also just might be stuck as heck on there because the thing was put on in 1972 and it just sat out in the field forever. So you never know. Ended up calling in some of my other friends from the machine shops, and we've been humming and hawing at this thing for a while, and we might have a plan. I don't want to try to put that extractor on there anymore, and I don't want to put the slide hammer on there anymore. What I really want to do is get that bit out. And as you can tell, you don't got much to work with. So, I have secured a drill press. I'm going to go secure some drill bits, and we've got a few steps and ideas for this, but it involves drilling the center of that out. Drilling for 2 things. We're going to try to drill it and see if we can just free up that entire bit. If that doesn't work, we're going to try to drill the bit out, or the biggest hope is run a screw in there and get some attached to another screw that'll be threaded into that screwdriver bit and pull from there. I'm going to end up getting the drill press here in the next couple of days. Today is the 27th of December. I was hoping to have everything running. It should be running, but it's not. And that little booger is why. Of course, my genius methodologies decided, well, actually, to be truthful, to be fair, in the past I've done stuff like that and have had great results. I've worked on all sorts of cars, diesel trucks, all that, pulled all sorts of stuff out, transmissions and all that, so usually something like that works. And then the rest of the thing, I've got everything else loosened up. That bolt's loose. I've got the crankshaft, or the crank sprocket, and on the back side the clutch basket is all out. All the other bolts and stuff, I'll show you that, but I'm trying to keep everything clean right now. This is my update. I'm working on my huge lesson of patience. Anytime you have a project like this, you really want to be as patient as you can be, or you get into situations like this or worse, when your buddy who's been working in a machine shop for 20 years comes in, looks at what we have to do and says, oh shit. You don't know whether to cry or to laugh. Just wanted to give you guys that update. And when I start with the drill press, I will get that shot for you guys. Anytime you have a project like this, it is just a long series of projects. Take your time, be methodical, do a lot of research, do not rush. The more you rush, I'll let you fill in the blanks. Thanks for watching, and keep posted.